Yeah, I definitely have had the better days in paradise, that's for sure. The situation now is my batteries are dead, a lot of other stuff. In fact, it's easier for me to tell you what's actually working right now. So B3 is by far seaworthy at the moment. After landing on a new location, it's always a high priority to get back online after being off-grid or out of reach during a passage. And sometimes it's possible to find Wi-Fi onshore fast enough to upload an episode for you guys. But now this is a challenge, as my MacBook still have some serious issues. So only way to do this is via SIM cards and my old iMac on board. However, as easy as this sounds, finding a prepaid deal allowing you to share data via hotspot for the gigabytes needed is not always straightforward. And if even possible, to make things even more complicated living off-grid or on a boat, I now have some electrical issues on board. I'm not sure if that's a consequence after the lightning strike I had in the ocean behind me, but there are some funny things going on now, and all my batteries just died. They are in 2 layers, and then I have even more down here, and they are all fried. And luckily I have my good buddy Rick there, not far away, and he is helping me sorting out a few things. For those of you who don't know Rick from Sophisticated Lady, he is not only a highly skilled person when it comes to off-grid living, but also very generous towards his friends. So to receive some help from a sailor basically living on a floating electric power plant is beyond what you can dream of being in a place like Bocas del Toro. Now he's trying to figure out if some of his retired lithium batteries could help me out a bit.
See, there's the voltage. If we measure after the BMS, see, this is the battery management system here. Okay. This is the negative terminals coming from all the lithium batteries themselves. This is the positive. The negative is what goes through the charge controller, the BMS system, the management system. And the regulated output comes out here. So this is the negative after the BMS. And the problem is it should have straight throughput when it's just dormant. But right now you can see getting 13.27 volts on the output of the BMS. But if I go directly to the lithium before the BMS, getting 13.6. So we got a large drop across the BMS, and that's the problem. The BMS is indicating a false voltage, so as soon as you try and draw the current out of this BMS, it drops the voltage very fast because there's resistance in it somewhere, and the thing just crashes. And that's what we're having here. So
what is a BMS and what does it actually do?
Well, the BMS is the battery management system, and it regulates all current coming in and out of the battery to make sure that you keep it within acceptable tolerances for the lithium that it's set up for. Because this battery, Battleborn has made sure that it will handle 100 amps continuous, no problem whatsoever. So they put a BMS on it that's rated for 100 amps, and that keeps it under 100 amps, so you can't draw more and cause overheating of the cells. Because if you draw more or try and charge too fast, the cells will heat up, and that's what causes the problems with lithium. These won't explode, but they will still destroy themselves if they suffer too much heat damage. That's the issue. So the BMS protects all the lithium from all of that. So at some point, this BMS has encountered something that caused it to fail, and it protected the lithium at the expense or the sacrifice of the BMS. But now we need to replace the BMS. And of course, with Battleborn, they're designed to be not opened. So to get at it, you have to destroy the battery casing. So not much you can do about that, but I would rather destroy the battery casing than lose the whole battery. Battleborn has a great warranty. They already replaced the battery. They said, do whatever I want with it. They said, no, we got a problem with it. They just sent a new one, which they did. So I've already got the new one, so we cut this one open just to see what the problem is, and guaranteed it's the BMS. So I'm just going to see if I can replace the BMS in it, and then I'll still have full spec Battleborn batteries just with an upgraded BMS.
So for now, I'm borrowing brand new Battleborn lithium from Rick, so that I can power up my systems again and start testing what's going on board B3. But for sure need more than only one battery, but first trying to get an overview of the situation. It's a total mess on board here right now, and the first thing I have to do is to disconnect all my batteries and take them out, because this old school lead acid batteries cannot be in the same loop as the lithium battery. Also I had a big job rewiring everything when I was in Greece. I had the solar panels and everything set up there, and I'm not really 100% sure how they separated the different banks, because there is basically batteries spread all over, all around on this boat. So I also have to make sure that there is no connection between the household batteries and the bow thruster batteries and the starter, and also the hydraulic batteries for the hydraulic systems and stuff like that. So I have to also look into the chargers and the solar controllers and stuff. So it's quite a job, and basically at the moment B3 is not seaworthy, and I have to disconnect the different banks and try to isolate and use the lithium battery and see what's going on. Yeah, always something on a boat. So now there is like relays, and I try to figure out the one for the fridge. So if I use like this, I can hear the relays kicking in. So this is the relay for the fridge freezer. So maybe it's the fuse that's gone. Let's see if I can get it out. So the fuse looks actually okay. So I have tried to eliminate a few things, also confirming I have sufficient power for the fridge and freezer, but still no response here. Even having only 100 amp lithium battery for household, it's actually more than enough with the solar panels giving lots of power. So managed to finish one episode to upload, and Rick stopped by to see how things goes. Professional. No, we're not talking about secrets here, but I get like expert hints and professional help to my video here. Since I have not enough power after sunset, and one of the SIM cards did not give the promised amount of hotspot data, Rick invited me over for dinner and to upload the finished episode from Sophisticated Lady.
The simplest thing is that I find the most amazing right now.
Prior to this, we had a send-away party for Maddie the night before she went for a trip home to Italy. So now Rick is basically a solo sailor as well, at least for a few weeks. Only Tiki, the parrot, left as a crew here. Bachelor party?
No, that when I sit something down on a table, wherever, my watch or phone, wherever, when I go back, it's in the same place.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
It's the simple things in life.
Welcome to the solo sailor's life. And no matter how much we both would love to be social here with other sailors, we have so much work on our boats now, and with video making at the same time, just have to prioritize. I'm not vegetarian, but we need some peppers.
Vegetables?
Vegetables, yes. Pepper. Another pepper.
It's okay. The bad stuff is over here.
Yeah. And this.
Oh, that's for a different menu.
Okay. Later.
That's later this week.
With a Canadian flavor.
Secret Canadian spice.
Yeah, it's very secret. It's on a can box. Said Canadian barbecue flavor.
All right, favorite Canadian spice.
Okay, because I noticed last time, so I actually bought the same.
Yeah, it's surprised they actually sell it here now.
Yeah. I saw it in.
See, I think they caught on. See, this is the problem. The word has got out.
yeah. I saw it in Cologne in Quattro Altos. So I bought it there. So I have the same. It's really good.
How's it going? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm borrowing Captain's computer. So
Uploading from SL.
Yeah. So
Is it working okay?
Yeah. So this video is going to be super exclusive. It's actually SwT 118, and it's uploaded from SSL computer.
Wow. As long as it's uploading, good.
Yeah, so it's going fast. It's really good because otherwise I would have to go ashore, get a SIM card and more data. But
Yeah,
my
nice.
buddy helps me out.
It's already nighttime. It's like almost 6 o'clock. It's past happy hour. You don't go ashore for that now.
No, it's beer o'clock.
Alright, so served.
So we have to
Barbecue chicken and roasted red pepper.
cheers for the chef. Hey. We have to make salute. Cheers.
Salud.
Hey, Tiki, good girl. You want me to cuddle you? Yeah, come. I cuddle you. Oh, yeah. Look, Tiki. Tiki likes to be cuddled by Thomas. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, I definitely have had the better days in paradise, that for sure. The situation now is, as you've seen through this episode, my batteries are dead, a lot of other stuff. In fact, it's easier for me to tell you what's actually working right now. So B3 is by far seaworthy at the moment. I made sure that the windlass is working and also the main engine. So there's really no emergency situation because I can move the boat if needed to here at Anchorage, which is important. I still think it's maybe too early to say that this has something to do with the lightning strike in the ocean behind me when I sailed from San Andres down here. But it's plausible. I mean, it cannot be a coincidence that all these things dies at the same time. Like both the fridges, the freezer, even the electronics on my newly served diesel generator. Luckily I have a backup generator so I can still run my water maker. That's on 220. I'm not affected by this. But also even on the navigation system I have problems now. The radar system is down. Get some error codes and stuff, and yeah, it's a lot. So, but there's always a solution, and sometimes it just takes a little bit longer time. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna sort this out. And I also have a lot of good help from Rick, as my electronic insight and skills are not that good. It's getting better. I improved a lot since I started with this, but still I have a long way to go. So yeah, I guess it's not much more to say than thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, I'll be very happy to see you subscribe. And this time I'm not saying cheers with a cold beer because basically I don't have a cold beer and I don't like hot beer. So yeah, all the best, stay safe, take care, be free.